You're watching WNUF TV 28. Could this innocent, sleeping beauty really be a bloodthirsty creature of the night? Find out Tuesday at 11 p.m. in a terrifying new episode of Nocturnal Visions, only on WNUF.
Try our new triple blade razors. You'll be smooth for days. Be beautiful. Be confident. Be majestic. Majestic razors. Fit for a queen.
Have you been the victim of malpractice? Do you have a personal injury case that you need expert legal advice for? If you answered yes to either of those questions, you need the law offices of Alan Feinstein and Mort Goldenblatt. We won't rest until you get the justice that you deserve, no matter what the case. Car accidents, medical malpractice, criminal investigation. We do it all. Call today for a free consultation, 786-5437.
Things are getting steamy. Passion is flowing like lava. Wait, stop, think. There's nothing sexy about STDs. And with the emergence of the AIDS virus, things are getting more serious than ever. Protect yourself. Protect your lover. Protect the future of humankind. It's the 80s, people. Unprotected sex is as out of style as bell-bottoms. Safe sex. Now that's sexy. This has been a message from the AIDS Faiths Foundation.
Mouth. Mouth. Mouth.
Mouth by Asphyxia.
Well, when we first started, actually, there was quite a great call for this service that we offer. And I realized in the 60s there was more adherence to various Christian religions. I mean, the country pretty much went to church on Sunday. But we actually got a lot of support from people, religious people, because they understood that there was something in the soul of people that was remaining, that didn't leave the earth and didn't go to heaven, and it was stuck. Their souls were stuck here on the earth. And so there was a great call for many people, for us to identify those people, to help them in any way that we could to essentially cross over.
And I think it helped us that in the 60s, people were smoking grass, dropping acid, doing LSD, and they were having experiences that I think led them to be more open to what we were talking to them about.
Well, the party was over in 1969, but there was someone, he died of a drug overdose, unfortunately. He remained at the farmer's property there in Woodstock, and they could hear at night, oftentimes they could hear what we would call hooting and howling, but he was actually rocking on, if you know what I mean. So shadow is such an integral part of our operation, if you want to call it an operation. When we were looking for a cat, we were looking, sometimes it helps to have an animal spirit when you are reaching out to the human spirits and whatever spirits are around. And we went to a farm, and they had a litter of cats, and we saw this one, and it was the runt of the litter. And they said, oh no, this one is very, very close to death. I felt something coming from that little cat. And it actually, when we went to pick it up, it was in a little box. It had actually stopped breathing.
Well, I think you're being really modest.
Yeah, well,
And I think people should know that the kittens were all suckling the mother, and this one didn't move. And that's the one we're talking about. And Claire picked it up, and I swear it was dead. This cat was dead. Claire held it, and just all of a sudden, this incredible woman, this love and general nature came out through this cat, and the cat started to move. And because Shadow had been on the other side already, when he joined us, he brought that certain thing, because you've been on the other side in your,
yeah.
you know.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Yeah.
He was so close to death, and I think he had indeed passed over, and felt my spirit and his spirit that had crossed over was, no, there's still something that needs to be done here, and he came back to life. I mean, I agree. He did come back,
And that's why I think that you and Shadow are such an integral part of our investigative team.
Yes, I know.
You see things together that I've never seen. And I see a lot. But
Oh yeah, I know you do. And he amplifies it. It's like that spirit amplifies the connection that we have to what's here and what is there.
Well, I remember the time in Austria. Do you remember in the castle?
Yeah.
With the blood that suddenly appeared running down the wall.
Yes.
So we asked the curator about that, and he said that the original owner of the castle was a vampire and was buried. I got really bad feelings from that, because remember the blood was warm and
yes, you could smell it. There was no question that this was genuine blood that was just oozing from the wall. I mean,
ghosts are not without passion.
Oh.
And I think in some ways, and you probably experience it far more than I think people generally think of them as just being this translucent nothingness. But truly, they are passionate beings, angry sometimes. And this haunted mattress store, when we were invited there, the mattresses were rolling and moving around, and there was groaning and moaning going. You remember it?
Yes, I do remember that.
The way that the mattress was moving, and well, I remember you were wearing that black ensemble that you wear so well.
Yes.
It was hard for me at times to keep focus, and I hope you don't mind me mentioning that professionally.
We're married, it's all right.
Yeah. But it was very, very interesting, because I didn't ever realize myself how intense their passions could be.
Yeah. Let's just say that Louis and I took care of business. And our spirits, I don't know how to put this really,
Melded?
Yes, the store was closed, thank goodness. And you did like that black outfit, as I remember.
I did.
Yeah.
But, I think that, again, it's something to share with folks that don't understand what we do. But there are times when you have to be inviting of yourself.
Yes.
To these beings, because that your first reaction as a human is
It's like, yes.
Isolate and insulate. But
right.
With the work that we do, there has to be a point where you invite them to be part of you, and I think that's what we did for them. We, in our moment that we shared, they shared it. I don't think they liked our music, but they liked our rhythms.
Yes, that's true. Bolero, I'll never forget it. Yeah. It builds. Oh, well. And
Just saying the word bolero.
stop. I know. I'm blushing. But sometimes we have to go to rather extraordinary lengths, in a sense, to be able to help these spirits. And as Louis said, they're angry. And, I think there was, instead of having angry relations, we showed them what love is.
In our way.
Yes.
Phenomenal story. Those kangaroos were absolutely unbelievable in their movement, and also the way that they could attack each other. They talk about kangaroos fighting the boxing thing and with the kicking.
Yeah. But the teeth. I never saw kangaroos with fangs.
Overbite, major overbite.
Oh my gosh, it's sharp. But demons, oh my God. And, I'm always talking about the energy and the spirit, and it feels like Australia and the outback is just ancient land that has not been disturbed. So there's a lot going on.
And they're an ancient part of the culture. So I think what we were experiencing with those kangaroos was going back to the really, really, really early days of their development.
Yeah. And evil had just gotten into those kangaroos. I don't know how that happened, but whoa. There had been a young Hawaiian native, a true Hawaiian, who had been out surfing, and he never, his body was never found. He was on the surf, a wave came in, took him away, and usually a body shows up eventually, and his didn't. And once a month, every month about that same time, people would hear that cowabunga, cry that the surfers would use back then, and there was no one around, but it would scream out in the night.
They loved Tukahanamoko, the father of surfing. And
yes.
When he was first missing, a lot of people thought the reason they never found the body was because Duke had claimed him, and as a good spirit.
Yeah.
But what you were just sharing about the screaming monthly kind of put that nice myth to bed, and we're left with a special haunting. We don't know what happened to this young man. Carl might have gotten him, sharks might have gotten him.
Yeah.
But one thing for sure is he's not with us now.
For your most elegant affairs, from the most beautiful vineyard, our grapes are classy, and our wine refined to perfection. Delicioso wines. When it tastes delicioso, you know it's Delicio. Delicio wines, available where finer wines are sold.
Crisp, refreshing, delicious. Orchard Mist Apple Juice, because life's too short for artificial concentrates. All natural, vitamin rich. Orchard Mist Apple Juice.
Corn and peas, radish, beets. We want something healthy to eat. At Farmer Vincent's Fresh Market, we have all the healthiest, most delicious fresh produce for you and your family. All grown locally, so you won't have those out-of-state chemicals. Just fresh, crisp, delicious dinner for the whole family. You'll say peas and thank you, and rutabaga for more. Farmer Vincent's, located on the corner of North and Utah.
When you're not looking, someone could be casing your car. And if it's not protected, your vehicle could vanish before you know it. That's why you need a Scroggins car alarm from Charneski Electronics. Get it for as low as $129.99, taxes included. Installed while you wait, foreign cars slightly higher. Sleep easy knowing your car is safe from criminals. Get your Scroggins car alarm at Charneski Electronics, located across from the Chestertown Mall.
If you're looking for the best prices on groceries, look no further than Spiegel Supermarket. We've got the lowest prices and biggest deals. This week's specials include
ground beef, only $1.05 per pound. And you'll certainly scare up an appetite when you see our wide variety of haunting Halloween cakes and cookies.
With 3 convenient locations to serve you, Spiegel Supermarket has everything you need to feed your family. Spiegel Supermarket since 1957.
This week on an all-new episode of Straight A's.
Oh, jeez, I can't believe I forgot my locker combination.
I can.
My geometry book's in there.
Straight A's, Saturday afternoons at 4 p.m. You're watching WNUF TV 28. The WNUF Evening News with your hosts Gavin Gordon and Deborah Merritt.
Don't check your dial, folks. You didn't tune into Transylvania's public access station. No, sir. Tonight is Halloween.
Oh, good evening. I'm Deborah Merritt.
And I'm Gavin Gordon.
Tonight, a religious organization prays for the end of trick-or-treating.
Plus, we'll show you the newest ad in the governor's race that's scaring up controversy.
And we'll speak with WNUF's own Frank Stewart, who will be taking our viewers on a live tour to a supposedly haunted house. Tonight, live on air. Ooh.
All this and more after this commercial break.
You're watching WNUF.
Have you gotten your pumpkin yet? If the answer's no, then you better come down to the pumpkin patch at High Pike Farms. We've got it all. Pumpkins, cider, candy apples, and more. With prices so low, you'll think we're out of our gourds. Come down to High Pike Farms. Check out the Scarecrow Hall of Fame. Take a hayride and pick your very own Halloween pumpkin. High Pike Farms is located at 3327 Mundra Road, right off Route 88 in Kirk County. The pumpkin patch at High Pike Farms.
Help your children turn the page on their future and enter a new chapter of fun. Join the WNUF Reading Club. Visit your local library today and ask about all the excitement. Get free bookmarks and coupons to neat businesses, including Cooper's and Tokens Arcade and Pizzeria. The WNUF Reading Club. Check it out.
Mission Control to Florida Station. How are we on fuel?
Mission Control, we are loaded up with sunshine, finest choice ingredients, picked fresh today.
Sunshine?
Check.
Real sweet citrus flavor?
Check.
How are we on energy readings?
All day energy in the orange, plenty to keep us going.
All right, all flavor ahead. Orange blast off in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good work, crew.
Orange blast off.
From ghoulies to ghosties to long-necked beasties, WNUF wants to invite you and your little goblins to the River Hill Zoo for their 3rd annual Zootober Halloween Safari. Carve pumpkins with Frisco the gorilla, trick or treat through the Hippo House, and maybe even take a picture with me. Frank Stewart, and the rest of the WNUF talent. It's the 3rd annual Zootober Halloween Safari at the River Hill Zoo. You'll have so much fun, it'll scare you.
Just in time for trick-or-treating, it's the new Halloween makeup kit by French Johnson. Use a wide variety of colors and creams to transform you and your friends into hideous monsters. You can become anything. Demons, ghosts, maniacs, and more. French Johnson makeup is safer than masks. It never impairs vision, and it's hypoallergenic, too. So pick up your Halloween makeup kit today and watch your kids transform into creatures of the night.
Welcome back to the WNUF Evening News.
Tonight, millions of children across the country will take to the streets trick-or-treating. In our own backyard, ghouls and goblins have already begun their door-to-door quest for sugary snacks. So, with kids staying out late and causing mischief, how can you assure your child's safety? Well, have no fear. Officer Donald Bookwalter has some trick-or-treating tips to keep you and your family safe.
Halloween is a great night for little kids to dress up in costumes and pretend. But we can't pretend that the threat of danger is not out there too. Here are some tips to help you and your little monsters play it safe on this, the most eerie of evenings. 1. All trick-or-treaters must be accompanied by a trusted adult, someone they know. Not a stranger, not someone they met at school, and not the guy that drives the ice cream truck. 2. Inspect all your treats before you eat them. That way you're not accidentally eating a razor blade or a needle infected with the AIDS virus. 3. Walk. Don't run from house to house. 4. Carry a flashlight. They're very good for blinding attackers. Happy Halloween, kids. Enjoy yourself.
Officer Bookwalter urges you to contact your local police department if you witness any suspicious activity. Gavin?
Hey, Deborah, what's a vampire's worst nightmare?
Oh, I don't know, Gavin. Sunlight?
Tooth decay.
Oh.
And local dentist Dr. Stanley Allen knows plenty about that subject. Reporter Veronica Stanzi recently visited Dr. Allen to learn more about his 3rd annual Cash for Candy program.
While some of us may be afraid of demons and vampires, a dentist's worst nightmare is...
Halloween! Halloween is a dentist's worst nightmare.
Dr. Stanley Allen is fighting tooth and nail to get kids to give up their precious sweet treats for charity.
I'm not against Halloween or candy, but everything should be in moderation. No kid needs to eat 5 pounds of chocolate. It's just not healthy.
Here's the drill. For every pound of candy your child brings to Dr. Allen's office, they get $1. The candy buyback begins the day after Halloween. Armed to the teeth with goodie bags and wads of cash, Dr. Allen hopes word of mouth will do the trick.
And now we turn our attention to a real-life horror story.
A touching tribute this evening at the home of David Kim. Today marks the 1-year anniversary of the 7-year-old's tragic murder.
I just can't believe he's gone.
Last Halloween, David knocked on the door of retired military service member Colonel John Regis. Young David, dressed in his army fatigue costume, was looking for treats. What he found was devastating. Suffering from shell shock, Regis mistook the child for a Vietnamese soldier. He shot the 7-year-old trick-or-treater, fatally wounding him.
I mean, he loved G.I. Joe, and he wanted to dress up like G.I. Joe, that's all. You just can't trust anyone anymore. I knew that he lived across the street. And I knew he was a Vietnam vet. You don't ever really know your neighbors.
I'm Donna Miles, TV 28.
Despite his mental illness, Regis was convicted of first-degree murder. Tonight, he sits on death row, awaiting execution.
We'll be right back.
You're watching WNUF.
State Senator Robert Dandridge doesn't want you to see this. Tons of cancer-causing toxic waste dumped into our water supply every day. Dandridge claims he's not responsible, but the truth is he voted against 34 programs to clean up pollution affecting elementary schools all across our state. Now it turns out Robert Dandridge took $600,000 from toxic waste companies, then blocked enforcement from our toxic cleanup laws. Our state deserves better.
Everybody loves carving pumpkins for Halloween. And now with the Carve-A-Lantern Pumpkin Carving Kit, it's easier than ever before. Children of all ages can safely design and carve their own Halloween pumpkins. Each kit includes 3 different Carve-A-Lantern carving tools, plus the Carve-A-Lantern Scooper. There are no sharp edges that could hurt little hands, but it still cuts through pumpkins safely and smoothly. The Carve-A-Lantern Pumpkin Carving Kit is available at Node & Drug, Herx, and Bullseye.
Another summer infested with those pesky bugs? Well, look no further than Blackbeard Bug Spray. Those pests won't bug you anymore. With Blackbeard Bug Spray, the insects are killed instantly on contact. Blackbeard Bug Spray.
Does going to the dentist set your teeth on edge? For most folks, a trip to the dentist is about as much fun as a toothache. But our office is designed to make you and your children feel right at home. We have movies, games, and state-of-the-art equipment to ensure a quick and painless experience. Call now, and your first visit is free.
"20 years ago, the Weber House in Riverhill Township was the site of ghastly depravity, a case the local police dubbed the Spirit Board Murders. Now, WNUF TV 28 takes you on a horrifying journey through this supposedly haunted estate. Come with me, Frank Stewart, and a team of paranormal experts as we seek to uncover the mystery. There's even a call-in seance you can be a part of.
Welcome back to the WNUF Evening News.
It's that season again, folks. No, I'm not talking about the witching season, black cats and flying broomsticks. Nope, it's the season of political attack ads. This year's governor's race is ramping up, and if you just saw the new spot from incumbent Democrat Mike Barlow, you might agree why the Dandridge campaign is crying foul. We spoke with State Senator Robert Dandridge earlier today to get a response to a commercial some are calling character assassination.
If you've watched local television lately, you've surely seen an ad in the governor's race that's been causing quite the stir. The spot, produced by the organization Friends of Mike Barlow, accuses his challenger, State Senator Robert Dandridge, of taking money from toxic waste companies, resulting in a tainted water supply that affects elementary schools all across our state. The commercial has caused the Dandridge campaign to file a lawsuit against the governor, but Barlow maintains that the ad is within the scope of the law.
Well, it's just all very simple. All the facts in my ads are entirely accurate and based on the way things are. Senator Dandridge has consistently voted against these programs in the Assembly. He is for big business against what's good for the people, and the people are the state. He has taken money from these toxic waste companies. It's typical Republican business versus what's good for the people. We need to have clean water, clean air, and then healthy people based on that. It's just that simple.
When pressed on Barlow's response, Dandridge expressed his own concerns about the issues facing our state.
I don't want to talk about these petty little issues and this commercial that he has running. I want to talk about the issues that concern the residents of our state. But if you want to talk about these little issues, these insignificant things like his infidelity, I'm more than willing to talk about his infidelity.
These accusations of infidelity have followed Barlow throughout his second-term tenure as governor. He, however, shrugs off any claims of extramarital affairs and refuses to entertain what he calls silly questions.
Again, these are false accusations. Nothing is even remotely true of any of these kind of things, and it's a smear campaign tactic of Republican Dandridge to undermine the principles I stand for as a governor.
Going into November, the race is neck and neck, and very soon that choice will be decided by voters. But whoever wins this fall will still have a lot of explaining to do. I'm Alan Pirro, TV 28.
Oh, boy, Gavin. I don't know what's scarier, that ad or WNUF's live broadcast from a supposedly haunted house later this evening.
That's right, Deborah. For For those just tuning in, reporter Frank Stewart has a special Halloween treat in store for viewers tonight. He'll be leading a group of paranormal experts through the infamous Weber House, the site of the Spirit Board murders. Now, it's an estate that's been boarded up for 20 years. And here with all the gory details is reporter Frank Stewart on location in River Hill Township. Frank, can you hear me out there?
Hello, Gavin. I can hear you loud and clear, partner. God, hell, you are loud. Just might raise the dead, which is what we might be doing tonight, huh?
So tell the folks at home what's about to transpire.
Well, Witchy Poo, we are standing in front of the Weber House in River Hill Township, the former home of Paul and Linda Weber, who were murdered by their son Donald over 20 years ago in this very house. The house has laid vacant since, kept alive only by terrifying memories and neighborhood ghost stories. But tonight, WNUF TV 28 is going to take you inside for the first time in 20 years. We've actually assembled a team of paranormal researchers, and we're going to be going in the house with them to unravel the mystery and figure out if this house is, in fact, haunted.
And from what I understand, there will be a seance where viewers can call in?
Righto, Gavin. Absolutely true.
So, are you guys going to contact Elvis?
Just for you, Deb.
Well, Frank, good luck. If you need anything, just scream. Nice knowing you.
But you know, Gavin, not everyone is pleased with tonight's special presentation. Some viewers are downright disturbed. So in order to show we're fair and balanced, our reporter Donna Miles recently interviewed Mrs. Angela Harris, the leader of a group called Harvest, a religious organization that believes any celebration of Halloween to be satanic and inappropriate for Christians.
Is Halloween a special holiday for children to play make-believe? Or is it the work of darker forces?
Halloween is Satan's night, the night of the devil. Tonight, the vortex of hell opens. Witches, goblins, and heathens are united to praise the Prince of Darkness.
Members of Harvest are making strong efforts to protect their community from what they call the dangerous nature of Halloween.
Monsters, demons, witches, these things should not be celebrated. They should be cast out, destroyed. Christians holding Halloween parties and making haunted houses for school children. It's blasphemy.
Harvest has organized a nationwide prayer chain devoting their spiritual energy to the eradication of Halloween.
Do you understand what this holiday has done? How many people are killed in the name of Satan on Halloween?
So all of these children trick-or-treating, you actually believe they're in danger?
Curses have been sent through the tricks and treats of the innocent. There are goblins in the candy. It is prayed over and cursed by witches.
You can laugh all you want, but Mrs. Harris thinks we're all in danger.
Satan wants your soul. And if you participate in Halloween, you shall have it. This is spiritual warfare. The streets are the battlefields. Be soldiers of Christ. Stop your neighbors from celebrating Halloween. Save their souls. Save yours.
If you believe Mrs. Harris, you can join her and the other members of Harvest here at Meadow Ridge Baptist Church, where they will be praying for the eradication of Halloween every hour on the hour until the night is over. I'm Donna Miles, TV 28.
Whew. I think I need to go to church after that story.
Amen to that, Deborah.
Oh, when we come back, Carl Durant with the weather.
You're watching WNUF.
Come on down, Phil's Coffee Warehouse. We got floor rugs, bathroom rugs, shag rugs, oriental rugs, whatever you need. We got it. When are you going to do something about that old carpet? Here we are, coming up on the holidays. Family coming over, how can you let it go any longer? No excuse for that, especially when my prices are so low. And get this, $7.99 installed with padding. You cannot beat that anywhere, I guarantee it. Plenty of time to get it done before the holidays. And get this, your first payment will not come until next spring. Trust me, Phil, you're going to love it when you get our low bill.
America, land of the free, from Florida to Alaska. But freedom comes with responsibility. We at Hazelwood Oil are doing our duty to help clean up the environment. With chlorofluorocarbons in the air, the ozone depleting, factory runoff, and unavoidable accidental oil spills, there's a lot we can all pitch in on. Hazelwood Oil is doing our part to reverse the damage. Are you?
The latest games. The latest toppings. We've got it all. Pizza and video games. Right here at Tokens Video Arcade and Pizzeria, located at Chestertown Mall.
This Sunday on the WNUF Family Showcase, Doggone It, when a busy secretary, played by Sandra Houston, almost hits a runaway canine, her day is put on pause. And she has to fetch a plan to take care of her new best friend. Find a new leash on life with the family classic, Doggone It. This Sunday at 7 p.m.
Tuesday at the River Hill Fairgrounds. The Demons of Demolition Derby return. Death-defying mid-air flying. Pray that no one leaves the place dying. This Tuesday at the River Hill Fairgrounds. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you're only gonna need the edge.
Happy Halloween from WNUF TV.
Partners, in addition to fall, we got reports of rain out there already. Looks like Mother Nature's brewing up some spooky weather this Halloween. So be careful, everyone. Here's a scene outside earlier this evening. The national outlook is horrible. There's winds and rains and storms, tornadoes coming down from Canada. And from the Gulf of Mexico, there's a storm that's gonna rock our world. It's gonna be a doozy. And we've got bone-chilling temperatures right now for those trick-or-treaters. But what they really have to worry about is the storm that's coming in. We'll see severe thunderstorms in the next few hours and on through the morning. A real natural disaster on a holiday of supernatural disasters. Hopefully, everyone can get their trick-or-treating finished up early. Deborah?
Wow, that certainly is a terrifying forecast, Carl.
And it couldn't be more appropriate for the scariest night of the year. Thunder, lightning. You know, I think I'm going to stay in, grab a flashlight, and read scary stories to my kids.
Oh.
What about you, Deb?
Oh, I'll probably just stay in and play with my cats.
You know, I hope they're not scaredy cats.
Oh, Gavin. Well, on behalf of all of the pranksters here at WNUF, we want to wish you a very scary and happy Halloween.
And remember, don't switch channels. Frank Stewart's Halloween Special is coming right on after these messages from our sponsors.
Have you been the victim of malpractice? Do you have a personal injury case that you need expert legal advice for? If you answered yes to either of those questions, you need the law offices of Alan Feinstein and Mort Goldenblatt. We won't rest until you get the justice that you deserve, no matter what the case. Car accidents, medical malpractice, criminal investigation. We do it all. Call today for a free consultation, 786-5437.
Tonight on WNUF's Late Night Movie, the mean streets of New York are taken over by a supernatural evil in the form of an ancient mummy in the horror thriller Sarcophagus. Tonight on WNUF TV 28.
Zoos are only open during the day and so expensive. Wouldn't it be great if you could take the kids to the zoo every day? Oz Animal Videos is bringing the zoo to you with wind-up wildlife. These critters aren't napping on a job like live attractions. They're ready to play any time of day. For just $19.95 a month, plus shipping and handling, you can receive all sorts of antics from all over the world. Playful pandas, ornery otters, bashful bears, and...
In a town gone bad, when an evil lawman turns on his town, two gunslingers must rise up. Justice at the end of a revolver. Oak and Bear. Outlaws on the Range. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Hey, creeps! Do you want to hear horrifying tales of vampires, zombies, werewolves, and more? Then pick up your phone and dial the premier horror hotline, 1-900 monster. Talk directly to demons so scary you'll be dying for more. Under 18? We'll get your parents' permission before calling. $2 for the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. 1-900-MONSTER. Dial in and freak out.
20 years ago, the Weber House in River Hill Township was the site of ghastly depravity, a case the local police dubbed the Spirit Board Murders. Now, WNUF TV 28 takes you on a horrifying journey through this supposedly haunted estate. Come with me, Frank Stewart, and a team of paranormal experts as we seek to uncover the mystery. There's even a call-in seance you can be a part of. Tonight, we will figure out if the Weber House is really haunted, if ghosts do exist, and if we, the living, must fear them. Good evening, boils and ghouls. Hope that Halloween candy is still flowing in your neighborhood and that those little gremlins haven't toilet papered your trees or soaped your windows. I'm Frank Stewart, and we're here in front of the infamous Weber House, where 20 years ago, Donald Weber killed his parents after consulting a supposedly demonic board game, a wooden spirit board he found in the attic of this very house. Now, the house has been vacant since that time, and tonight we're going to go in live on television and discover whether or not this house is in fact haunted or whether we can put the supernatural rumors to rest. Now, I am not alone in my quest. I've assembled a crack team of paranormal investigators who are going to join us in the house. Also, to ensure my safety and that of my comrades, we have our brave producer, Veronica. What on earth? My God! Whoa! Oh, very cute. Very funny.
Trick or treat, Frank.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our fearless producer, Veronica Stanzi, who's obviously gotten to the Halloween spirit herself with a few pranks there, huh?
Hope it didn't scare you too bad, Frank.
You know, actually, Veronica, my heart's been beating a little slowly lately, and you got it up to speed, so I appreciate that.
Anytime.
Now, Veronica is our fail-safe backup in case anything unspeakable or unusual should happen in the house. Isn't that right?
Yes, I'll be in the news van checking in with Frank periodically throughout the course of the broadcast.
Okay, thank you for your daring valor, my dear. Okay, well, when we come back, we're going to talk to the paranormal, actually they're a husband-wife team, Claire and Louis Berger, and we're going to talk
This is blasphemy!
Hey, what
You're
the
all
hell?
going to hell!
Who the hell let this guy on the site? We'll be right back. I'm Frank Stewart.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Come on down, Phil's Coffee Warehouse. We got floor rugs, bathroom rugs, shag rugs, oriental rugs, whatever you need. We got it. When are you going to do something about that old carpet? Here we are, coming up on the holidays. Family coming over, how can you let it go any longer? No excuse for that, especially when my prices are so low. And get this, $7.99 installed with padding. You cannot beat that anywhere, I guarantee it. Plenty of time to get it done before the holidays. Get this, your first payment will not come until next spring. Trust me, Phil, you're going to love it when you get our low bill.
For your most elegant affairs, from the most beautiful vineyard, our grapes are classy, and our wine refined to perfection. Delicio Wines. When it tastes delicioso, you know it's Delicio. Delicio Wines, available where finer wines are sold.
Halloween is just a few days away, and WNUF is looking for your scariest stories. Have you seen a ghost? Did Bigfoot steal your toothpaste? Perhaps an alien abducted your great Aunt Tilly? If you've experienced the paranormal, WNUF wants to hear from you. Nothing's too ridiculous. Send in your letters today at the address below, and perhaps you could be interviewed live on WNUF's Halloween night broadcast. And please, folks, no Walter Mondale jokes.
Helping children helps our future. Become a mentor and change a child's life. The Chase Street Family Center is looking for volunteers for our Big Guys Small Fries program. The only qualifications are a loving heart, a desire to help, and a clean criminal record. Enrich the life of a child as well as your own. If you'd like to sign up, just call or stop by the Chase Street Family Center and say, I want to make a difference. 947-7362.
Locomotives, cabooses, railroads. Come down to LaFleur's Train Museum and find your inner child. Come for the history, but stay for the fun. LaFleur's Train Museum, located in the historic River Hill Township.
Tax time is just around the corner. Every year it's the same old shuffle, sorting receipts, adding, subtracting, and one little mistake could cost you thousands. With everything you need to keep track of, is that a risk you're willing to take? Nelson Computerized Tax Prep is an easy way to do all of your taxes quickly and correctly. Our kit includes the entire tax prep program on 5 discs, as well as a complete instruction manual. Order now and enter your information as you have it. You'll get your return in record time.
10 years into deep space, Captain Russell Hawk pilots his Archer as he leads his laser brigade into battle to save the galaxy. The mysterious Kalfas have started depleting the timonium mines of Getka 7. Are things fine in the Ellswick Quadrant? Or did Chancellor Nolan discover the Freeman Uprising? Find out in the next thrilling episode of Galaxy Pilot and the Laser Brigade, part of the Embassy Action Pack, every Saturday morning at 9. You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
I'm Frank Stewart. We're back with the WNUF TV Halloween Special. I got to apologize for what just happened. But you know, it's just live television. Anything goes on live television. Okay. And anything goes, especially tonight as we're about to enter the Weber House. It's been boarded up for 20 years, and WNUF TV 28 is going to take you in live and find out whether the rumors are true, if it's in fact haunted, or whether it's just supernatural rumors. Mr. Bunny, do you know what happened here in the Weber House?
Yeah, some people got killed. Their son went haywire.
Okay, well, that's actually pretty accurate. Okay, do you know what happened in the Weber House?
No, I know it was really gruesome, and there was lots of blood and brains and everything everywhere.
Okay, and Dracula?
Somebody died in this house?
Yeah, that's why we're here. Yeah. Okay, well, for the actual gruesome facts, take a look at this. It all started in the summer of 1967. Teenager Donald Weber discovered an old wooden spirit board in the attic of the new house he and his family had just moved into. The spirit board, a device critics believe opens a doorway to both spirits and demons, quickly became Donald's obsession. Over the course of the next few months, Donald's fixation with the occult skyrocketed, and his use of the game became a daily routine. In his later court testimonies, Weber claimed that spirits from the board were contacting him, demanding that he commit serious criminal acts, vandalism, theft, and even murder. And then one fateful night in September 1967, Donald Weber took an axe, creeped into his parents' bedroom, and decapitated them. Weber called the police himself, and when authorities arrived, they found young Donald sitting on the curb, mumbling about how the demons made him do it. He was convicted of first-degree murder and executed in 1981. But since these heinous crimes, no one ever moved back into the accursed Weber house. Local eccentrics believe it to be haunted, an actual passageway between our world and the spirit world, a building where demons and spooks can roam free and threaten the lives of the living. Local law enforcement continues to get calls about disturbances on the grounds. One officer we spoke to refused to let us show his face.
I've been a cop in River Hill Township for about 26 years, and during that time, I've seen a lot of things, some pretty horrific things, but nothing sends chills up my spine like going in that house. So we get a call there one night, and I go in the house, and I'm checking around. It was a disturbance call, and I'm looking around, and this woman comes towards me, only she's not walking, she's floating. And as she gets closer, all of a sudden, her head falls off and hits the floor. I blink my eyes and she's gone. I walk outside and there's the entire squad looking at me. The sergeant comes up to me and he says, "Now, what you've seen, we've all seen. And we don't talk about it."
Whether you believe in ghosts or not, it's safe to say this place sure feels haunted. How about that, huh? I'm going to ask some questions of our crowd here. Sir, tell me, do you believe in ghosts?
No, but I know who to call if there are.
Is that right? Yeah, and who would that be?
Ghostbusters.
Oh, very funny. Okay. Sir, do you believe in ghosts?
Well, I know that there's Casper the Friendly Ghost, but...
Yeah. When that wasn't a real ghost. That was a fictional ghost. I'm sorry if you didn't realize that. I don't mean to burst your bubble. You, ma'am, do you believe in ghosts?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. What was the question?
The question was that I've been asking everyone here for a while is, do you believe in, try to focus here, do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, well, no. Yes,
Yes, well, no.
like friendly kinds, like happy ghosts. You know, like when your grandmother passes away, but like my mom told me, she would always be there and, and she'll look after me. Like, that's like she's happy.
Yeah, and you believed her when she said that?
Well, I mean, I like to. I think so.
And they gave your dog away to a farm where it could be happy, right?
Oh, no, I didn't have a dog.
Okay. All right, thank you. Tell me, do you believe in ghosts?
Yes, I do.
Do you? And why? Have you ever seen one, or?
Yes, I've seen one.
Oh, really? Could you tell us about it quickly?
It was a guy in a top hat.
In a top hat? A top hat. Did he have a bullet hole? Did he have a beard? Abe Lincoln in a top hat you saw. Okay, so you actually do believe and you've seen. Okay, sir, in the back, do you believe in ghosts? All right, I'm going to take that as a yes. When we come back, I'm going to introduce you to Louis and Claire Berger, the noted paranormal husband-wife team that's going to join us when we enter the Weber house. I'm Frank Stewart. We'll be right back.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Gordon's Petting Zoo, located in Kirk County, open through the fall. Bring the family. Every weekend before Thanksgiving, you get a free pony ride for bringing one canned food item for our annual drive. We've got it all. All kinds of animals for you to pet. Llamas, rabbits, ducks, ponies, pigs, and so much more. It's all at Gordon's Petting Zoo, located in Kirk County.
Can you read this? Don't get close to the screen like your mother warned you. If you had trouble reading any of these lines, don't blame your TV. It may be time for a new pair of glasses.
Oakley Optical Care has been a leader in the community for over 30 years. With state-of-the-art equipment, we'll be able to find out if you are nearsighted, farsighted, or suffer from an astigmatism. Afterwards, we can work with you to find a pair of glasses or reusable contact lenses that fit you and your budget. Oakley Optical Care, conveniently located in the Edgewood Shopping Center.
At Epsilon Airlines, we do more than just get you from point A to point B. We take care of it all. Relax in our comfortable seats, feast on fine cuisine, and enjoy the view. We're number one in airline hospitality because you're number one with us. Epsilon Airlines. Lift your spirits with first-class service to anywhere in the world. Epsilon Airlines. Serving America since 1966. We're not going anywhere.
Here at Alberto's, the perfect meal is what we're after. Come check us out and bring the whole family. For a meal that feels like home, come to Umberto's on the corner of Breaker and Falstaff, just past the Kitty Cat Old Bear Review.
This week on an action-packed new episode of Chicago Lightning. When a former police officer turns up dead, detectives Dutch and Badger are left with a series of unanswered questions that lead them on the trail of a criminal mastermind. It's the case of a lifetime with a climax so shocking you won't believe your eyes. Tune in and check out the show TV Guide is calling hot, fresh, and bad to the bone. Chicago Lightning, Thursdays at 9 p.m. on WNUF TV 28. You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Welcome back to the WNUF TV 28 Halloween Special. I'm Frank Stewart, and I'm standing next to the noted paranormal team of Dr. Louis Berger and his wife Claire. They have over 30 years of experience investigating paranormal happenings all over the country, leading experts in the field. They're going to be going in the house with us tonight, and welcome to you both. Nice to see you.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thanks, Frank. It's great to be here.
Great, thank you. Now listen, we're about to enter the house, but before we do that, earlier this week we had a chance to sit down and talk to the Bergers. They talked about their extensive history with the occult. It is truly, truly fascinating stuff. Watch this. What would you say if I told you that you could make a living talking to the dead? Well, that's just what Louis and Claire Berger do. This husband and wife team travels the country helping residents rid their homes of hostile ghosts and malevolent hauntings. It all started in 1954 when the Bergers founded the Massachusetts Center for Psychic Phenomena. Claire, a world-renowned spirit medium, met the young Louis Berger, a recent Korean War veteran who had a growing fascination with the occult. Together they founded the Boston Museum of the Paranormal and began their careers as investigators of the supernatural. Over the years, they have documented nationally recognized cases of ghosts, demons, poltergeists, and even visitors from other dimensions. With the help of their four-legged friend, their cat Shadow, Louis and Claire have made names for themselves with their controversial cases. Whether you believe in an afterlife or not, there's no doubt that Louis and Claire Berger are the leading experts in this field. They've worked on over 216 cases of spirit infestation in the last 10 years alone. And tonight, they'll be leading our way into the Weber house. Louis, Claire, is it okay if I call you Louis?
I would prefer Dr. Berger.
Okay, Dr. Berger it is. Dr. Berger, Claire, again, thank you for aiding in our quest tonight.
Well, thank you, Frank. It's really wonderful to be here.
That's great. Thank you. Now, Dr. Berger, let me start with you. What exactly are ghosts? Who are these tortured souls that come back, interfering in the lives, trying to disrupt people's lives? What are they?
Well, Frank, while the physical body may cease to function, there's another part of the being that continues to remain. An inner spirit, intellect, ego, the soul. When the death comes in a very emotional way, horrendous events such as murder or suicide, the soul can swell with pain and sometimes...
Actually swell.
Yes, my wife and I really contend that this is a psychic emotional projection. Yes. So the more violent the death, the more volatile the ghost. Exactly. This should be a very interesting evening. I can share that with you.
Mm-hmm.
There's some far out stuff. Now, Claire, you're a spirit medium, which means that you use your psychic abilities for what?
Well, I can communicate with these spirits that have not been able to cross over. And I've had this ability since I was a very young child. I noticed auras around people, and they had different colors if they were telling the truth or if they were lying. But I've been able to do that from a very young age.
Auras? Can I ask, do you see an aura here?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
A good aura?
I see an aura.
You see an aura, okay. That's interesting. Let me ask you a question. Has anyone ever called you Claire the Clairvoyant?
No.
Okay, I see you brought with you your feline partner.
Good term, Frank. Shadow is more than a partner. He's the third member of our team.
Exactly.
Very, very sensitive. He's like my wife.
Yeah, very pretty pussy.
Thank
yes,
you.
They are.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's really a member of your team, not just a family pet.
That's right. Shadow has extrasensory perception. You've heard of that, but it's in a different sense.
The cat has extrasensory perception?
Yes, I rely very heavily on the intuition and the energy I receive from Shadow. Okay. And he is able to sense things before I do.
Really?
So he is a very important...
Okay, well, that's great, and we're sure glad you brought him along.
Well, I can tell you, Frank, he's nervous right now.
Is that right?
So
we haven't even entered the house, though, Doctor.
That's why he's clairvoyant.
Okay. Some crazy stuff there. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi. Okay. We're about to, in a few moments, we're going to go inside the Weber house. Now, remember, this is at a house where Donald Weber murdered his parents 20 years ago. No one's been inside, and we're about to go in. This, oh my God, what the hell was that? Tom, did you get that? Yeah. Did you get that, Tom? Really Folks, I don't know if you saw that, but when I had turned around here, there was something flashed up in that window right there. There was something, a flash or something passed by that window. And let me say this, no member of our crew is up there. We haven't entered the building yet, and we're going to get to the bottom of it when we come back. I'm Frank Stewart. We'll be right back.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
I never wanted to be governor, but when I saw what our current governor, Mike Barlow, is doing to our beautiful state, something had to be done. This fall, vote Robert Dandridge for governor. Help put our state in a better state.
Worried about your future? Unanswered questions about life? The stars have the answers you need to build a better tomorrow. Just call the Fate Talk Fortune Hotline. Find out everything you need to know about your future. Love, money, health. Let the stars guide your destiny. Your daily reading in one simple phone call. What can you expect? Call Fate Talk Fortune Hotline today.
Got into another fender bender? Nicked your car in a crowded parking lot? Scratch your door with your car keys? Maybe your wife got into another accident. Or was it your son listening to heavy metal music while driving? Whatever the case, we're here to help. At the Car Doctor, we have everything you need to fix up your vehicle. Auto detail, custom repairs, we have it all. Let the Car Doctor treat you right, because your car matters.
Get ready for food, dancing, and crafts at the 18th Annual Greek Festival, sponsored by WNUF TV 28. Traditional Greek cooking, traditional Greek folk dancing, and plenty of handmade arts and crafts. It's the 18th Annual Greek Festival this weekend at the River Hill Fairgrounds, Saturday and Sunday. Doors open at 10 a.m. Mention WNUF and get $1 off the price of admission. The 18th Annual Greek Festival this weekend at the River Hill Fairgrounds.
What a beautiful country we Americans enjoy. Fields of gold, rivers so mighty. Why muck it up with litter? Yuck. Keep America clean and beautiful. Don't litter. This has been a message from the Clean Earth Society.
Load up your arsenal and get ready for another explosive installment of Armed to Strike. When Private First Class Toby Goodluck came back from operations in Honduras, he returned to a hometown devastated by crime, gangs, and violence. Now he's taking matters into his own hands. With the help of his old combat buddy, Jake Woolery, our duo patrols the mean streets of Silver City, cleaning up the scum of the earth. Armed to Strike, Wednesdays at 11 p.m. on WNUF TV 28. You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have sent the audience home because we are about to crack open the doors to the Weber house. Remember, this house has been vacant for 20 years, and for the first time, we're about to go inside. What horrible secrets will we uncover? What strange apparitions lurk behind this doorway? Let's find out right now. Okay. Is the door? Okay, we're going in. Okay, it's dank, it's musty, we've got leaves all over the floor here, we've got pieces of wood, we've got some old furniture, we've got a chandelier, if you can see down there on the floor, across on the... Did you hear that?
Came from upstairs, Frank.
Or maybe it's my producer playing another prank on me. Hey, Veronica, is there anybody upstairs? Anyway, now Claire, tell me. You feeling anything? The ghost talking to you? Tell me.
Give me a moment. It'll take a minute.
It'll take a minute? Okay, just...
It takes a minute.
Well, give us your initial impressions.
My initial impression. There's someone here.
Uh-huh.
There's someone here. It's a terrible feeling. It's terrible. It's It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming and terrible. It's horrible. It's full of malevolence. It's not Donald. It's not his parents. Oh my, it's pure evil.
Claire, are we in danger here?
We're not safe.
And maybe that will translate to some good ratings. Okay, now what?
Oh, no.
Oh no, the cat's run up the stairs, and Shadow has just apparently sensed something, and the Bergers are following the cat. Okay. Obviously, something sensed by the cat, and they're going to check that out. Now, around every corner is a sinister presence, a diabolical twist on the tangled story of murder and madness that was spawned right inside this house. Did evil demons command a Donald Webber to do their bidding? And if so, are those demons still trapped inside this house? Now, who better to know the nature of demons than a respected member of the clergy? Ask and you shall receive, I always say. So tonight, WNUF TV has invited Father Joseph Matheson to join us. Father Matheson is not only a respected Catholic priest, but he is also, and perhaps more important tonight, trained in the practice of exorcism. Father, could you please come out and join us in here? Father, thank you for being with us tonight, really. It's wonderful to have you here.
Glad to be here, Mr. Stewart.
Stewart? Oh, you can call me Frank. Now, Father, let me ask you a question. Is it possible that this house that we're in is possessed by demons?
Well, evil works in mysterious ways, Frank. It's unpredictable. It's scary. Mm-hmm. See, these demons exist for the one sole purpose of undermining the faith in the one true God. Mm-hmm. And they cause these otherwise good people to do terrible things.
That's far out. Now, Father, let me get this straight. You are, in fact, trained in the art of exorcism. Am I correct?
Well, it's part of our arsenal. I mean, whether it's, wedding ceremony or a baptism or last rites, mm-hmm. knowing how to perform an exorcism is part of what makes us a priest.
So do you take a course in this, or how does that work?
It's all part of what happens at the monastery, yes. And,
all at the monastery. Now, did you do well in your training? Did he give you some idea of?
Yeah, I mean, as far as this is concerned, I would have to say I've never had to perform one yet.
Well, and Father, I hope you don't have to tonight, but I got to tell you, there is something strange going on in this house. You just might have to do that tonight, Father.
Well, we'll have to see about that. I mean, the church rarely grants such a request.
But, think of the publicity, huh? Hey, listen, let's go to our producer, Veronica, in the news van. Veronica, how are we doing out there?
Well, the weatherman was right, Frank. There's a storm a-brewing. It's a perfect night for ghosts and goblins. Hope you closed all your windows, because it's about to rain something awful. Frank?
Thanks, Veronica. When we come back, we're going to find out what the Bergers have discovered upstairs and what their cat sensed. And later, we're going to go down to the basement where the bodies were found. I'm Frank Stewart. We'll be right back.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Computers are everywhere these days, and the more they become part of our lives, the more we will need trained technicians to repair them. Here at Mr. Chip's Computer Learning Center, we are prepared to teach you all of the latest in computer technology. Learn to use floppy disks, create and play games, even learn how computers can help you live a better and healthier life. Mr. Chip's Computer Learning Center will prepare you for tomorrow, so call today.
Looking for a new career? Want a new direction in life? Get out of that boring day job and into an exciting career in broadcasting. The Broadcast Institute for Television and Radio will teach you everything you need to know to seek employment as a producer, a camera operator, a soundboard or lighting technician, a voiceover artist, or an on-air disc jockey. Turn your voice into cash, your skills into 50,000 watts of power. Call the Broadcast Institute for Television and Radio today.
This Wednesday on a very special King of Castle Lane.
How unexpected.
Unexpected, like a summer cold.
Uncle Jack was drinking something that looked like medicine.
You drank a bottle of vanilla extract.
I'm sorry. Did you want some?
You have a drinking problem, Jack.
I don't have a drinking...
Your kids go to parties. What kind of games do you think they're playing? They think it's no big deal. Just harmless fun where everyone gets a turn. But they never bothered to check the rules and think they can stop anytime they want. There's many ways to play, but they all lead to the same result. Game over. Playing with drugs is playing with death.
Happy Halloween. I'm Frank Stewart. Earlier this week, WNUF asked our viewers to send in photographs of their little monsters in their most creative costumes. Let's take a look at some of these adorable outfits. Here's the devil, and here we have, I can't even tell what that is. Ooh, this little guy's a skeleton, and I am frightened. I don't know what this is supposed to be. What is that? Obviously a witch, and it's certainly not the good witch. It would be a bad witch. Is that a Star Wars? Superman. This is not the actual Superman, because he would be much bigger. I can't quite tell what I'm looking at. These are something, aren't they? These are from our viewers. Yeah. Wow. From all of us here at WNUF TV 28. Have a happy Halloween.
We live in a strange world. Mysteries and cryptic messages are all around us. Do you ever wonder what lurks in the darkest corners of our planet? Well, wait no further. Call in today and order Bizarre Mysteries from Beyond. See the mysteries of the ancient pyramids that some say were built by aliens from other worlds. Witness the strange construction of Stonehenge. How exactly was it created? It's all in the exciting new video cassette Bizarre Mysteries from Beyond. Call now and get a free sarcophagus keychain with your purchase.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Ladies and gentlemen, during the commercial break, the Bergers have made a startling discovery. Actual sound evidence of the existence of a paranormal entity in this house. Now, Dr. Berger, could you explain the process here?
Well, it's called EVP, Frank. It's called Electronic Voice Phenomenon.
EVP?
EVP.
Uh-huh.
I have felt the presence in this house, this evil presence. I feel it all around. It doesn't want us here. It's very angry. It's very upset. But now, with the EVP, we have audible proof of the feelings that I am having, that the sensories that I'm getting.
Yeah, so this is sort of confirmation of what you've been feeling as soon as you entered the house.
Yes, absolutely, Frank. Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Now, Doctor, could you explain how this all works?
Well, Frank, the first thing we did, we set up the recording equipment, and then we asked a question. Let me just play it back for you. You'll get the whole idea, okay? Okay. Now listen close.
Are there any spirits in the house that would like to talk with us tonight?
Did you hear that? Did you hear the voice?
I did hear something.
Did you hear what it said?
I couldn't quite tell what it said.
It said leave.
It said leave.
Yes.
I heard something. Okay.
Let me play it again for you, okay?
Okay.
Who's in the house that would like to talk with us tonight?
You had to hear that. Yes. Did you hear it?
I did hear it. I did. I have to admit I heard it.
Leave.
Yeah.
Yes, leave.
Yeah.
Frank,
that is something, yeah.
I have to ask you, has your producer found Shadow yet? This is very unusual for him.
It is unusual. No, and I know it is, and I know you're very concerned, but I'm sure Veronica would have let me know, so I'm going to have to assume that the crew's still looking for the cat. I'm sure they'll find it. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I have a very bad feeling, a very bad aura. There's a bad aura going on here, and I think it would be most wise if Father Matheson immediately performed an exorcism. I think it's very imperative that
Well, I understand your feeling, Claire, and how strong it is. But look, I think it might be better if we haven't even been downstairs to the basement yet, and if there's one place here that's haunted, it's where the bodies were disposed of. So why don't we go downstairs and see how you feel, Claire, when you get down there, and who knows, maybe the cat's there, and get an actual, go down to the actual basement where the bodies of Donald Weber's parents were found. Okay, we're heading down to the basement now. Now, this is a true dungeon of unspeakable horror. This is the very room where Donald Weber disposed of the bodies of his parents after he murdered them and decapitated them. And let me ask you this, Claire. After listening to the EVP recordings, after getting the feelings that you had downstairs and even upstairs, do you think that there are demonic entities in this house?
Oh, Frank, it is a
Let's keep walking, yeah.
a certainty.
A certainty.
A certainty. There is no question in my mind, in my heart, in all the senses that I have, my extra senses, there is evil.
As we get to the basement, you're feeling it.
I am
feeling
something.
Wait, hold on. This is not staged. What we just heard came from the area where we just were, and instead of going downstairs, let's go back and see exactly what that noise was. Come on. Come on, you got me, guys? Okay. All right, we're going back down here. Okay? We're going back.
What was that?
Actually,
What was that sound?
you with us? Okay, can you get the cameras in here so we can get some light? Can you get in here, Tom? All right. All right, everybody. I don't know what happened. Everybody relax. Listen, we're going to get to the bottom of this when we come back. And then we're going to go down to the basement where Donald Weber disposed of his parents' bodies. I'm Frank Stewart. We'll be right back. Okay, all right. Right, relax. Come on.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Summer may be over, but the fun doesn't have to be. The ocean is open all year round. Avalon Beach Rentals is now offering rates far more affordable than the crowded summer months. Come and check out our mini attractions. The Haunted House on Perry Pier makes a great Halloween haunt. Scallops on the Bay serves a 4-course Thanksgiving the Pilgrims would have loved. And get ready for Christmas with crafts and curiosities from Shantyside Mall. Contact Garland Travel.
Corn and peas, radish, beets. We want something healthy to eat. At Farmer Vincent's Fresh Market, we have all the healthiest, most delicious fresh produce for you and your family. All grown locally, so you won't have those out-of-state chemicals. Just fresh, crisp, delicious dinner for the whole family. You'll say peas and thank you, and rutabaga for more. Farmer Vincent's, located on the corner of North and Utah.
Kimberly, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm fine.
It's your tampon, isn't it?
How did you know?
Here, try this.
Stay Sure tampons?
For active women like us, we need long-lasting protection made by women. Women who understand our bodies and what we go through.
Thank you.
How about round 2?
Do you find the high cost of electric work shocking? Then you need to call the friendly folks at the American Electric Company. For over 15 years, the helpful team has been providing affordable support for residential homes and businesses all across Kirk County. We do it all: wiring, sockets, fixtures, and more. Call today for a free estimate, 319-1639. American Electric Company. We have the power to power your home.
The Cutting Edge is going to make your ears bleed. Wake the neighbors with rock. If they're not watching, they can listen. WNUF Late Fridays, we bring you The Quarry. All the rock you'll ever need. Hosted by 96 Jam's Blaze Olvetti. You'll get the biggest hair and the baddest attitudes. Some TVs only go up to M. Ours goes up to Q. The Quarry.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Welcome back to the WNUF Halloween Special. I'm producer Veronica Stanzi. What you just witnessed before the commercial break was unscripted and not planned. However, the show must go on, and in just a few moments, your host, Frank Stewart, and his team of experts will conduct the first ever live on TV seance. Viewers, feel free to call in on the number below. And without further ado, here's Frank.
Okay, thank you, Veronica. You know, we've had a lot of wild experiences in this house tonight, but none is to compare to the one that we're about to experience. I am sitting next to Claire Berger, noted psychic expert, who will be fielding your calls and relaying them and answering the questions that you have of the entities in this house. Okay, Claire, is anyone out there?
There is someone here. They're ready to talk.
Okay, then. Let's open up the lines for our first caller. Okay, anyone? Come on, send your calls in. This is your opportunity to participate in the first live on TV seance. We're waiting for your calls. Okay, we've got our first caller. It's Ian from Fairview. Okay, Ian? All right, let's take a listen. Ian? Go ahead with your question.
Iron Maiden rules! White Lion sucks! Woo!
Okay, I really don't understand that. It's obviously some kind of crank call. Listen, people, this is a very serious thing. We've got one of the experts in the world. This is the first live on TV seance. Please let's not waste her time or our time, and call in with your real questions for the entities in this house.
I have a question for you, Frank.
Yes.
Who broke my recorder? Who's paying for the guy?
Well, it seemed like a demonic entity did it, Dr. Berger. And as far as the payment, as I said before, repeatedly, we'll discuss that with my producer afterwards. We'll figure that out. Just relax. Let's get into the mood of the seance, okay? It's difficult without the cat, without the equipment. All right, let's get back to the seance. Okay, caller, we got another. We've got Fran from Chestertown here. Okay, let's play it. Let's go to Fran. Okay, what's your question?
Yeah, I was wondering if you could contact my dead grandmother and call her a bitch.
Okay, all right, stop. First of all, with the language, okay, we're on television here. Seriously, we've got to have questions about the entities in this house, not your dead grandparents, okay? So let's be serious. Let's get some real calls in here, okay? Call in right now. We've got Claire Berger here. She's ready to channel those questions. Okay, come on. Let's get the calls in.
Frank.
Yeah.
Can I ask her a question?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Claire.
Yes.
Now, these spirits, these beings that you're in contact with, do you know who they are? And do you know what they want?
Justice. Justice.
Don't we all?
There's a deep, deep sense of betrayal. This entity or entities have been wronged.
Amen.
They feel deeply, deeply betrayed.
Did you have any sense, Claire, of how old these spirits might be?
Older.
Older, okay. Well, could it be Paul and Linda Weber?
It's possible.
Okay, now, Claire, you mentioned justice. Yes. Could it be that Donald Weber did not kill his parents, that somehow he was framed, and that the real killer is still out there?
It's not that simple, Frank. It comes in spurts. It's organic.
Look, the viewers want to know. We just want to hear from Claire.
It's not clear. I am not getting a clear vision. There is too much energy. They're conflicting with one another. I cannot get a clear reading on this one. I need my cat. I need Shadow.
I understand. We're going to find Shadow somewhere. We're going to find Shadow. Stop with the equipment. Okay, listen. All right, wait. We've got another caller here. Anonymous. Okay. We have a caller who wants to be anonymous, and we're going to grant that request. Okay, go ahead, anonymous caller. Okay, thank you for that that comment. Listen, Claire, why don't we approach this another way? Let me ask you a question. Do any of these spirits in the house, might they have any good stock tips, lucky lottery numbers, that kind of thing?
Frank, this is not funny. This is not a joke.
I am not suggesting it's a joke. I'm just trying to find out.
Shadow! Was that Shadow? Yes. Shadow! Oh my God! Shadow! Shadow, where is he? He doesn't sound good.
We'll be right back.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Come on down, Phil's Coffee Warehouse. We got floor rugs, bathroom rugs, shag rugs, oriental rugs, whatever you need. We got it. When are you going to do something about that old carpet? Here we are, coming up on the holidays. Family coming over? How can you let it go any longer? No excuse for that, especially when my prices are so low. And get this, $7.99 installed with padding. You cannot beat that anywhere. I guarantee it. Plenty of time to get it done before the holidays. Get this, your first payment will not come until next spring. Trust me, Phil, you're going to love it when you get our low bill.
Warning, warning, winter is coming, and before you know it, your streets will be covered with snow and ice. Save the hassle and make plans in advance with a team of respected cold weather warriors. Call Pryor Brothers Snow Removal Services, 251-8326. We've got the plows and shovels necessary to dig you out of freezing weather conditions. Call Pryor Brothers Snow Removal Services. We won't give you the cold shoulder.
Tired of all those commercials when all you want to do is rock out? Well, wait no more. With Feel the Steel, Board and Wax brings you all your favorite hits, including
I'll live the night you take, so give me what you got. You'll steal your fate. Heaven is afraid.
Order now off the number on your screen, and every month we'll send you even more of your favorite heavy metal hits.
Move over, Dirty Harry. Take a hike, Arnold. Hit the bricks, Rambo. There's a new gunslinger in town. You! That's right. Cloverland Shooting Range turns average Joes like you into He-Man action stars and pistol-packing mamas. With a variety of challenging target ranges, instructional how-tos, and even lessons for the kiddies. All in a fun, safe, action-packed environment. Come feel the warm embrace of the Second Amendment at Cloverland Shooting Range. It's worth a shot.
Our children are changing. They're getting bad grades. They're talking back to us. They're lost. Our streets are riddled with crime, guns, knives, monsters lurking in the shadows. No one is safe anymore, and there's one culprit. Drugs are changing America. Save your children. Clean up our streets. Bring peace back to this country. Stop drugs and save your children's future.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
We just got a right, folks. I'm sorry. I don't know how to explain this, but something so horrible happened during the last segment. While during that last segment, stop. No, Tom. No, don't show it. My God, Jesus, Tom, stay on me. Look, Dr. Berger, I can assure you that neither myself nor anyone on my crew would ever hurt an animal. We did not hurt this cat, I swear to you. I swear to you. Veronica, I think you need to take over for a minute.
On behalf of myself, Frank Stewart, and WNUF as a whole, I would like to apologize to our viewers for the painful image you just saw. We will continue with the Halloween special in just a few moments, but for now, please enjoy this video about dentist Stanley Allen's Candy for Kids trick-or-treating buyback program.
While some of us may be afraid of demons and vampires, a dentist's worst nightmare is...
Halloween! Halloween is a dentist's worst nightmare.
Dr. Stanley Allen is fighting tooth and nail to get kids to give up their precious sweet treats for charity.
I'm not against Halloween or candy, but everything should be in moderation. No kid needs to eat 5 pounds of chocolate. It's just not healthy.
Here's the drill. For every pound of candy your child brings to Dr. Allen's office, they get $1. The candy buyback begins the day after Halloween. Armed to the teeth with goodie bags and wads of cash, Dr. Allen hopes word of mouth will do the trick.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Squawk, chirp, meow, woof. No, I'm not going crazy. I'm talking about Joey's pets. Dogs, cats, birds, fish, and even exotic animals. Supplies, medicines, and toys. Anything and everything you need to give man's best friend all he needs. A pet can last you a lifetime of happiness. Make your kids happy. Give them what they want. Joey's Pets. We had you at Woof.
Are you interested in a career in the medical profession? Do you want to help make the world a better place? Are you good with other people, always friendly to new faces every day? Then consider a career in the nursing field. Hospitals are hiring every day. Advances in medicine have not only increased the need for trained nurses at competitive pay, but they've also allowed for more opportunities for you to be a part in the full recovery process for patients young and old. You could save lives, including your own. Apply today.
Every Wednesday night is local music night at Good Standings Bar and Grill. Come see the best local talent rock the Casbah while enjoying great drink offers and delicious cuisine, including our famous chili cheeseburgers. This week's talent includes folk musician Beth Hornberry, plus local bands Paper Trail and Closed for Repairs. Wash down Chestertown's best bar food with special music night drink offers. Wednesdays are local music nights at Good Standings Bar and Grill, located at 201 Cinder Lane, just past the bowling alley.
Do the current crop of wine coolers make you just want to die? Well, arise from that grave with Fromke's new Autumn Berry Blend Premium Wine Cooler. You'll have a bloody good time with our delicious fall flavors. Fromke's new Autumn Berry Blend.
Tuesday at the River Hill Fairgrounds. The Demons of Demolition Derby return. Death-defying, mid-air flying. Pray that no one leaves the place dying. This Tuesday at the River Hill Fairgrounds. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you're only gonna need the edge.
Looking for an assortment of quality shopping items at affordable prices? Look no further than the shops at Chestertown Mall. Sporting goods, electronic devices, and of course the latest in clothing and salon fashions. If you stop by the shops this Saturday from 11 to 3, you can meet actor Zachary Bannon, the star of television's Galaxy Pilot. He'll be signing autographs and taking pictures outside of Token's Video Arcade and Pizzeria. The shops at Chestertown Mall. Shop till you drop at prices that won't make you stop.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a stunt. This is not some Halloween prank. The grisly evidence of the supernatural is real. An evil force inside this house murdered the Berger's family pet, their partner in their investigative paranormal team. Now, Louis and Claire have left the house. They are upset. They are grieving. I understand their pain. But folks, this is not show business. This is the paranormal. Now, Father, do you now believe that there are demonic entities inside this house? Father? Is this the work of the devil?
I don't know.
Well, Father, in the last year or so, there's been a big increase in the amount of satanic activity throughout the country, but especially in this area itself. You have pagan vandalism, animal sacrifices, that sort of thing. Wouldn't you agree that's been on the rise? Okay. Well, recently WNUF TV did a special report on the cases of devil worship in the area. Now, I have to warn you, some of the parts of the story are a bit intense, so our more sensitive viewers, if you're watching with your kids, to change the channel for just a bit, but make sure to come back to us. For the rest of you, check this out.
Satanism, devil worship, right here in our town. Local police have been weary to investigate reports of animal mutilation and graveyard vandalism as ritualistic acts of evil, and we are just as weary to report them as news. But you can't ignore the dozens of cases that have been popping up all over River Hill Township over the past year. From the blood-red spray paints across local businesses, to the scene here at St. Peter's in Chestertown, where someone left a dead dog carcass on the front steps of this church.
It was horrible. I came in on Saturday morning to clean the church, and someone had taken this poor dog, all cut up, gutted, laid out right there on the altar.
But are these violent and disturbing crimes evidence of a larger scale operation that includes satanic worship and the occult? Many in our community seem to think so, including County Councilman Ray Thompson.
Let me tell you something. These kids nowadays, they're scared, they're vulnerable. I mean, you turn on the TV, you listen to the radio, there's all these songs about I love Satan and the devil. I mean, it's no wonder to me that these kids are staying out late. They're drinking. Next thing you know, they think it's perfectly fine to go down to the neighborhood church and paint funny symbols on the walls, and then they start cutting up animals.
Councilman Thompson reinforces a sentiment across the country. National reports of satanic activity are on the rise. Recently, a Pittsburgh college student was found guilty of murdering his girlfriend because, in his words, the devil had instructed him to do so. A similar case in Dayton, Ohio, where a female volunteer at a local animal shelter sacrificed 19 stray cats in an attempt to get closer to a being she referred to only as the Dark Lord. It's difficult to fathom these unspeakable acts happening in our city, but local police have asked all residents to keep an eye out and report any activity that could be considered cult-related. I'm Veronica Stanzi, TV 28.
Now that's that's scary. Huh, Father? Father, if I were to ask you to perform an exorcism, could you do it? Would you do it?
Mr. Stewart, Frank, as I've stated before, in theory, yes, I could. The question is, would I? As I have stated before, the church rarely grants such a request.
Father, there is obviously negative energy in this house. Claire felt it, the cat felt it, I felt it, certainly you must feel it.
I think it would be in our best interest to call the police in for an investigation.
Father, you can't put handcuffs on a ghost. I mean, are we even on the same page here? Do you think there are demonic entities in this house?
It is possible.
Now, Father, we only have so much time left in this broadcast, and I think it's important that we do something to protect ourselves. And in that vein, I am asking you, no, I am begging you, Father, will you perform an exorcism on this house, please?
All right, I will perform an exorcism.
Okay. When we come back, the brave Father Matheson is going to perform an exorcism on the Weber house and rid it of the demonic spirits that are present. I'm Frank Stewart. Stay tuned.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special. You've seen them investigate the paranormal live on TV. Now read all the startling facts about occult researchers Louis and Claire Berger in their new book, Abomination, the Devil in Akron. This terrifying first-hand account documents an actual case of demonic possession. Call in now and order your very own copy, Abomination.
Has your home been destroyed by a hurricane? Have you lost precious memories because of the storm you thought would never come? Think it won't happen to you? Think again. Goldenberg and Menzer Flood Insurance. Protecting you every step of the way. Don't get watered down. Don't get swept up in a wave of guilt. It won't all come out in the wash. Protect your home. Protect your family. Protect it with us.
I'm hot. So hot. I'm steaming inside. I'm going to explode.
York Ridge popcorn. It's that good. Also available and unsalted.
You're watching WNUF TV 28.
No need to go to Hollywood. Bring Hollywood to you. Video World brings you all the magic of the silver screen right to your home living room. With a stunning array of both VHS and Betamax video cassette tapes, playable on your home VCR. Romance, horror, westerns, and more. There's even a steamy adults-only backroom section. Sorry, little Susie and Johnny. Why don't you check out our kids' films instead? Why settle for just Hollywood when you can have the whole world? Video World, located on Crest Street in North, just across from the Roy Rogers.
Girls, girls, girls. You want them? We got them. Come see the hottest babes this side of the beach. Get your can down to the Shining Trapeze. Every Saturday is our Eggs and Legs special. Breakfast buffet with half-price lap dances. The Shining Trapeze Strip Club.
Why is life so tough?
When will I find love?
Why am I in so much pain?
How am I gonna pay these bills? Why can't all my problems go away?
You've been looking for the answers. You think you found one. You haven't. Not everybody's problems have the same right answer, but they all have the same wrong one. Suicide is never the answer. If you're thinking about suicide, call us at Lifeline. We're here 24 hours a day, completely anonymous. Let a stranger be a friend.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
During the commercial break, we have moved down to the basement of the Weber house. This is the very site where Donald Weber disposed of the decapitated bodies of his parents. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have seen some extraordinary things tonight. Paranormal disturbances, animal mutilation, crimes so heinous and terrifying that some of our guests have even left the program. Folks, the Weber house is haunted. Haunted by demonic forces that want nothing more than to drive us, the living, to the point of madness. It is with that in mind that I stand here with Father Joseph Matheson, who's going to perform an exorcism live on television in just a few moments. Now, Father, I see you've got your Bible with you. Are you ready to perform the exorcism?
You know, Frank, this may not be the best night for an exorcism.
There is evil in this house, Father, and we must get rid of the evil. Perform the exorcism. It is time. That's why you're here. Perform the exorcism.
All right. Name of the Father and the Son.
Wait, Father. Hold on. Hello? 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 Is somebody up there? Is somebody? Hello? Jesus Christ, it's locked. Hello? Is somebody in there? Somebody? Wait, hold on, Veronica? What? What's that? Did Louis and Claire come back in? What? I can hardly hear you. There is such a... What are you talking about? They're not down here. Veronica, get someone up here to open this goddamn door. Now, something's going on. Veronica!
Frank, we're sending in another camera right now. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Hey, it's Sal here from the Jewel of the Nile store. The one with jewelry. And it's Halloween time, where we're having a whale of a Halloween sale. Come down in your spookiest attire, and if you can scare my cousin Dennis, we'll give you 20% off. Jewel of the Nile, where pets and costumes are always welcome.
In a time when we were at war, when North and South were divided by more than just state lines, families torn apart, brother against brother. Based on the best-selling novel, coming this fall. Could this innocent, sleeping beauty really be a bloodthirsty creature of the night? Find out Tuesday at 11 p.m. in a terrifying new episode of Nocturnal Visions, only on WNUF.
Confidence, discipline. You're never too old to master the martial arts. Call Ken's Karate to sign up today. 744-5000. These are just some of the dedicated students who are learning the ancient art of karate. Ready to strike at a moment's notice with the deadliest weapons imaginable. Their own arms and legs. Kin's Karate, located in downtown River Hill. Plenty of free parking is always available. Call Kin's Karate, 744-5000.
A mysterious assassin, a magical book of ancient sorcery. It's all exploding off your TV screen this Saturday when Ninja Theater presents Master of Blade and Arrow. Saturday at 2 p.m. on WNUF.
Hey, Hotshot, do you love snapping pictures and dream of making it big as a photographer? Well, put down your camera and pick up the phone. It's time you ordered your subscription to Viewfinder magazine. Each month, you'll learn the latest tips and tricks from the industry's leading voices. Plus, every issue has a full-color photo spread and incredible contests where you could win all kinds of amazing prizes. Call right now, and you'll even receive a free roll of film with your subscription.
These days, everyone's in a hurry, but life in the fast lane can quickly turn deadly. Before you step on the gas, ask yourself, is speeding really worth it? Slow down.
Good evening, my minions. It's me, Dr. Bloodwrench. I hope Frank Stewart's Halloween Special isn't scaring you too badly, because coming up next, we're watching Monsters Invade the Wax Museum. So chomp down on all of that trick-or-treat candy and tune in. You're
watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Welcome back. We're about to go back into the house with a third camera. Our brave intern, Connor, has agreed to go behind the lens for a video tour into the house. Connor, how's it going? You need to get out of the house immediately.
Yeah, but believe me, Sugar, we'd love to, but I can't get the goddamn door open. What the hell is going on up there?
There's someone upstairs. We're going to commercial.
Oh, the hell we are, folks. Folks, we are going where no camera crew has gone before. Father, perform the exorcism.
We're calling the police, Frank. Just break down the door and get out of there.
Perform the exorcism!
I am not a priest. I am
Shut
a
up.
fucking actor.
You shut the hell up!
Hired to do this.
You ungrateful shit!
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. We're just going to go to a quick commercial.
Veronica, wait. The door's open.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to commercial. We'll be right back.
Attention! You or someone you love may very well be the victim of a medical mistake. Everyday hard-working Americans like you suffer at the hands of inexperienced or incompetent medical professionals. If you feel like you were wronged and you're ready to make things right, call the Bradley Brothers Personal Injury Attorneys. You won't pay until we win. The Bradley Brothers Personal Injury Attorneys.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your grills, because the 11th Annual Barbecue Cook-Off is coming to the River Hill Fairgrounds on Saturday, November 21st. Do you have what it takes to beat the other meats? Call the number on your screen for information on how to register as a contestant. But there's no need to sign up if you just want to taste the delicious barbecue from over 25 different local chefs. The 11th Annual Barbecue Cook-Off, Saturday, November 21st at the River Hill Fairgrounds.
Are your bills piling up? Is money just too tight? Do you have less than perfect credit but still need a loan? Well, pick up the phone and call Super Loans. The phone call takes just 5 minutes and qualified individuals can get same-day credit approval. Get that new car, buy your dream house, pay off your debts and start again with a clean slate. Super Loans will come to your rescue and have you flying high in no time. Super Loans. Don't wait another second. Get the money you need now.
Halloween should be a fun time for kids and their families, but one drunk driver can ruin it for everyone. Now that's scary. If you plan on abusing alcohol this Halloween, call a cab so we don't have to call a hearse. I'm Frank Stewart. Be safe and keep everyone's Halloween happy.
If you're looking for the best prices on groceries, look no further than Spiegel Supermarket. We've got the lowest prices and biggest deals. This week's specials include
ground beef, only $1.05 per pound. And you'll certainly scare up an appetite when you see our wide variety of haunting Halloween cakes and cookies.
With 3 convenient locations to serve you, Spiegel Supermarket has everything you need to feed your family. Spiegel Supermarket since 1957.
When you're not looking, someone could be casing your car. And if it's not protected, your vehicle could vanish before you know it. That's why you need a Scroggins car alarm from Charneski Electronics. Get it for as low as $129.99, taxes included. Installed while you wait, foreign cars slightly higher. Sleep easy knowing your car is safe from criminals. Get your Scroggins car alarm at Charneski Electronics, located across from the Chestertown Mall.
Working late at the office and need to blow off some steam? Or maybe you're just home alone, looking for some special attention. Don't just dream about it, make it happen. Because your wildest fantasy is only a dial away. 1-900-HOT-TALK, the premier adults-only hotline. Never get turned down again. All calls are private and discreet. Why be lonely when you can call us? Go ahead, heat up your night with a call to 1-900-HOT-TALK.
You're watching WNUF TV 28. WNUF Evening News with your hosts Gavin Gordon and Deborah Merritt.
Good evening. It's been a rough week for staff here at WNUF. Local law enforcement are still looking for missing news reporter Frank Stewart and his guests, paranormal experts Claire and Louis Berger and actor Brandon Schuler. The group was last seen in the live televised broadcast that WNUF ran on Halloween night. It all happened at the infamous Weber House in River Hill Township. Now, many viewers and many of the staff here at WNUF itself believe the evening to be a hoax. But after 5 days without any answers, nobody's laughing.
Well, Christmas is right around the corner, and local food banks are...
Season's greetings. I'm Frank Stewart, inviting you to tune in Christmas Eve for the 4th annual WNUF Christmas Special.
We'll have a merry old time checking out the holiday trains downtown. We'll make candy cane reindeer at the Sunnyvale Senior Center, listen to the angelic sounds of the Jocelyn sisters, and maybe we'll even talk to the big guy himself. Yup, there's going to be something for everybody. Isn't that right, Rabbi?
The WNUF Christmas Special. Season's greetings from WNUF TV 28. On the night of October 31st, WNUF held a special broadcast that ran into some technical difficulties. Once our live feed was cut, reporter Frank Stewart, his guests, and a number of crew members went missing. The search for our friends continues, and now you can help. We're raising money to fund search efforts, and we're doing it through the sales of a unique promotional album. WNUF TV 28 presents Frank Stewart Investigates Halloween. This WNUF exclusive features audio excerpts from Frank Stewart's scariest on-air news packages. The album also contains the strange work of paranormal research couple Dr. Louis Berger and his wife Claire. The proceeds from this album are contributions to fund search efforts for all the missing parties. Pick up your copy at any participating Record Barn location.
I'm Deborah Merritt.
And I'm the devil. Here's what's happening in the news.
Local carpet tycoon Phil Wynorski of Phil's Carpet Warehouse has been charged with 6 counts of money laundering, but is pleading not guilty, denying all charges, and hoping to clear his name in a trial set for this spring.
And if you're planning to party this All Hallows Eve, be safe, because local law enforcement warns it's their busiest night of the year.
Halloween ain't just sexy witches and candy corn. Last year, a drunk driver took out 2 trick-or-treaters right where I'm standing. So don't go and get smashed like those 2 little pumpkins.
And finally, if you see bright lights coming from the sky tonight, don't panic. It just might be the popular ACE TV program Out There. They're broadcasting live from right here in River Hill for a special hour-long presentation centered around recent UFO sightings in town.
Huh. I guess my invite to host got lost in the mail.
Gavin. Apparently, Ivy Sparks is the new co-host.
The talk show lady? Mm-hmm. Didn't she get canceled?
Well, her show did, yeah.
Well, I guess that's why she's stuck talking about little green men. Maybe she'll give E.T. a paternity test.
Gavin, be nice.
Now, don't go anywhere. Things are about to get weird.
Happy Halloween from WNUF ACE 28.
The recent demolition of Meadow Ridge Baptist Church unearths a grisly discovery. Skeletal remains dating back to the 1980s are puzzling River Hill police. Now, new forensic technology is being put to the test to identify the corpses. That story and more, tonight at 11.
You like being on TV, Mr. Stewart? Well, this is our show. But don't worry, we still brought all your guests. Are you ready for your close-up?
What the fuck is this all about?
Blasphemy!
What? Fucking Looney Tunes, lady, all of you.
Don't get my feet!
What do you want? What do you want? Can't we work something out? Please?
I
Please?
told you, Mr. Stewart.
Please?
You are the devil's mouth. You're going to take care of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold still.
Yeah. Cut it. Yeah. On behalf of all your friends at WNUF TV 28, we wish you a very happy Halloween.